Hello and welcome to another Sprues and Brews unboxing. With the Indomitus box on the way, with a whole swath of new Necron kits coming out, we thought we'd take a look at some of the older Necron kits from Forge World. And today we are having a look at the Necron Night Shroud Bomber. This kit came out a while ago. Imperial Armour 12, the Fall of Orpheus, told the tale of the Necrons against the Deathcore of Krieg, and alongside it, Forge World brought out a few new kits. Now, these are quite different kits really now, because they are part plastic, part resin. So they took the existing plastic kits for a couple of the Necron models and added some additional resin parts to make some new variants. So if we have a quick look at here and see what goodies we get inside. So, first of all, you get, I believe, the majority of the plastic Necron flyer kit. This is just the same as one that you'd get in the standard box. It uses some of these parts in order to construct the flyer, which is really cool. I imagine if this kit came out nowadays, it'd potentially be all resin and have different stylings. I think the logic at the time was cut some of the cost by having the core of the kit built around a plastic frame. So yeah, that's what they did. So yeah, nothing too different here if you've seen your Necron kits. The rest of the goodies though are all resin. So let's pop this open and see what we get in here. So we get standard flying base for the fly to go on. We also get this massive hunk of resin for the main body. So yeah, that looks really cool. It's kind of got a bit of a beetle look to it. Looks really nice. I really like the kind of enclosed canopy as well, rather than the open one on the standard plastic kit. I think that's really cool. I like the look of that. So yeah, so we get that piece. We also get the underside with all the ridiculous bombs that this thing will drop over units it passes by. So that'll go on the underside of the model. We get these two emitter parts, I guess, that go around to give it a bigger kind of crescent to the flyer. So just add some extra size to it, and you've got a bit of a variation in the texture there for painting. I know a lot of people have done this metallic and then have the kind of dark green for the inner curve. I'm probably going to use the new kind of coppery scheme that they've used for the new stuff out the box set. So yeah, I might do a few variations of metal to distinguish these parts from the other bits. Put those over there. We also get a few bits and bobs just to add some more detail into the kit as well. So it looks like a cool tail piece there for it. And a few other little odds and sods just to finish off the detailing, and yeah, having look really cool. So yeah, not a massive part count, because a lot of the parts are using the plastic kit. So yeah, a bit different than some of the other kits that we've seen more recently. What's also different than recent kits are the instructions. Now, at the time, I think these were some of the most detailed Forge World instructions. They've definitely come a long way since then. We get a bit of a parts breakdown of all the resin parts and the plastic parts needed. Really handily. They are all numbered as well, all the plastic components. So yeah, at least you know you can just clip out those parts that you need. And then yeah, it goes through making the kit, again with a combination of plastic parts and the resin parts that kind of clip onto the side of it and on the top. So yeah, that's really cool. So it's hopefully shouldn't be too bad to put together. It doesn't look like there's any warped parts or anything, so it should fit to the plastic kit pretty neatly. And yeah, and that's what the thing will look like when it's finished. And a quick jump cut later, here is the finished kit. Really happy with how this turned out. Such a gorgeous flyer. I think really it's the nicest of the three flyers that the Necrons can have, including the two out of the plastic sets. But yeah, the Night Shroud is so gorgeous. With that kind of elongated profile, it kind of looks a bit insect-like and fits with the scarab vibe of the Necrons. and I think it will still fit in nicely with all the new stuff coming in the Indomitus box. Some really, really nice detailing. That front piece, I think it looks way better than the exposed cockpit on the plastic kits, and I think when I do come to build some, I'll probably maybe green stuff over them and do something similar. But yeah, it blends quite well, the plastic and the resin parts. The outer wings were a little bit difficult to get in place. On the whole, the kit was alright to build, just these pieces needed heating and bending a little bit just to fit in with the curve of the plastic kit. That's something you'll find with resin kits. They tend to warp, and they're very reactive to heat. So yeah, as long as you take your time. I just used some warm water to bend it into the right place. Didn't take much force at all. This one was fine, went in no problem. So obviously it's just this one's got a little bit warped over the time. So yeah, no biggies there. But yeah, really, really nice. Engines on the back. It's got a really nice silhouette to it, and I'm looking forward to getting some paint on it. Like I said earlier in the video, I'll probably be using the new scheme that the studio have used for their Necrons. So maybe kind of a coppery gold colour for the main body, and then maybe a darker silver for the inner bits, and then maybe the black and then edged highlights for all the inner detail to match all the undersuit on the Necron warriors. But yeah, really, really nice kit. I highly recommend picking one up if you are a fan of the Necrons. And yeah, I'm looking forward to building some more of the Necron Forge World goodies. We should be having a look at the Tesseract Arc later in the week. So until then, we'll see you later.